Hello. Very good. Where are you from? Here summer started. This is Bangalore. Summer started. Not much heat, but no, it's. Oh, okay, great. Okay. Hello. Hello, Vikrant. Hello. My research suggests that there are issues with the current understanding of how mass defect releases energy. In fact, my studies challenges Einstein's mass energy equivalence principle. Based on my studies, energy released the mass defect not because of the conversion of mass into energy, but instead mass defect releases energy because of a change in the state of matter. The missing mass in a nuclear reaction or other events in the universe are rapidly volumetrically expands and explode. It's a new concept. Recently, I participated in an international conference. Now, this I have. You can find many books, videos, and books. I'll share some videos that may be helpful to understand my theories well. Here I will share some videos. This video shows, explains this video. Probably it will be helpful to you. Mass defect. This video explains how nuclear energy is released associated with the mass defect. In fact, the study challenges mass energy equivalence. According to this research, the release of energy associated with the mass defect, not due to a conversion of mass into energy. Thank you very much. Thank you. So this theory explains, in fact, when you closely observe spent nuclear fuel, there are many phenomena associated with the spent nuclear fuel that is remain unexplained or poorly explained under conventional framework. So if you are interested, I will share a video about that. It may help you understand you better about This video explains the anomalies associated with spent nuclear fuel that still remains as unexplained phenomena. We don't have a proper explanation for these phenomena. However, according to my research, every mass defect creates a powerful micro explosion. In fact, a mass defect releases energy it creates a powerful explosion, and this explosion propels the reaction products. And in fact, this study says that mass and energy are entirely two different entities. He shared one video. I recommend you to watch this video. Then you will get a better understanding of this theory. That is a very interesting story. When I was small, I was very interested in Einstein's relativity, nuclear energy release, and generally physics. I was very much interested in, and I started to learn more about that. However, as I studied, and I started to suspect many of the current understanding. So that resulted in I started to think. I was suspicious about how is possible mass can be directly there. In fact, according to special theory of relativity, there is it says that mass and energy are interchangeable, and the mass defect in a nuclear reaction is directly converted into energy. However, I was suspicious about that. I thought that perhaps there may be a mechanism, a deeper mechanism in the energy release. When a mass defect releases energy, there will be a more fundamental mechanism. So that thought led to develop a new theory. In fact, in 1994, now I am 52 years old. In 1994, I written in my notebook that the release of energy, how nuclear energy is released. So from that note, now I am keeping that book with me. That is the foundation laid. That was the foundation. So I built. Then I realized that mass defect creates according to this research, mass defect creates a powerful explosion, and just like how a nuclear chemical explosion releases energy, we know that a chemical explosion releases energy because of a change in the state of matter. For example, when a chemical material, explosive material, when it reacts with the oxygen, it becomes a superheated gas in a fraction of a second. That is a volumetric explosion. It's a rapid increasing of volume. So I thought that perhaps the nuclear energy is also released in a similar way. That was the first insight. Then I have done a lot of research, and I finally concluded that through the study of spent nuclear fuel. In fact, spent nuclear fuel helped me to develop into a footing, a firm footing of my theory, and I concluded now again experimentally prove that with the experimentally we can validate this hypothesis that mass defect. As I said earlier, when you closely observe spent nuclear fuel, there are anomalies exist. Currently, we do not have a explanation for or satisfactory explanation for many phenomena in spent nuclear fuel. If you are interested, yeah, you can. Yeah. So if you are interested more about, you can ask any AI, Gemini or GPT, that what are the anomalies associated with the spent nuclear fuel, the changes, the structural and morphological changes happens to spent nuclear fuel. Uh, what are the explanation for that phenomena? So if you ask, you'll get a lot of anomalies, a number of, a list of large number of phenomena exists, uh, uh, which currently remains unexplained or poorly explained. So that led to uh, these phenomena, when you study through this new lens, that is the exploding mass defect hypothesis, which says that every mass defect creates a powerful explosion. So energy associated with the nuclear reaction release in the form of the kinetic energy. Most of the energy released in the form of the kinetic energy of the reaction products. Uh, so there are lot of phenomena exist. Uh, uh, there are lot of phenomena uh, or changes, structural and morphological changes, which still remain unexplained or poor explained. There are no explanation for that phenomena based on the current uh, uh, current framework. You can. If you are interested, I'll share a link which may provide you a deeper insight into what are the anomalies. If you are interested, you can go through that link, and you'll get a better understanding of what are the anomalies associated with the. Uh, I'll share a link. Wait 1 second. No, Vikrant, yeah, in fact, if I tell the truth, it's not cold here. This headphone is paining my ears. That is the reason why. It's not, my ears are paining. So this helps me to, this cushion I need to remove, change this cushion. So that is the reason, sorry. That is the reason for I'm wearing this. The cap is not meant to this is the this this link. If you, I hope you check this link. This link, you will find a large number of phenomena currently we unexplained through the conventional framework. If you are interested, you can check the link and you will get a better understanding of the anomalies what I am discussing about. These are the a number of phenomena which we do not have a explanation for within the conventional framework. So all these phenomena we can explain through this new framework, that exploding mass defect hypothesis. That is the name of my hypothesis, exploding mass defect hypothesis. Through the exploding mass defect hypothesis, you will get a better understanding of, better explanation or better description through all of these phenomena. So it has a better explanatory power. I concentrate. I mainly focus this discussion about focusing on my research, a new physics project. So simulation. There are so many theories are there. We are living in a simulation. Such theories are there, and some theory, according to some theories, they are proposing that we are living in a inside a black hole, and there are very numerous different types of interesting theories are there. In fact, I am an independent researcher. I am doing research without any outside support. I have my income. I have books. I have in this channel also providing some help, and through my research, I am I have some. I will get some royalty, some YouTube revenue, all that. Now I am preparing my research paper for peer review. Recently, I attended a international conference in Delhi, JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru University, an international conference, and probably I will attend a conference coming conference in the UK coming. I am getting invitation from other places. So currently I am actively developing my research article for peer review. Once peer review is paper is published, it will make a significant impact on our future physics. Based on my studies, there are serious issues with. I have a degree. So I am working to develop a perhaps it will unify many many theories. For example, once we accept the fact that uh, space is filled with something, that is uh, uh, every mass defect creates a space filling form of matter. Mass defect is not confined to our nuclear reactor or any particle collision experiment. Every mass defect is a universal phenomenon. Every active star, every supernova, every neutron collisions, every black hole merger, this mass defect is happening throughout the universe. It is continuously happening. So once we realize that space filling matter, mass defect creates space filling matter, it is such that universe is filled with this form of matter. So that is a very revolutionary. It has a huge significance in the understanding of the universe, from the structure of the atom to the propagation of light, and all the phenomena which we currently explain through the special relativity, Lorentz transformation effects, length contraction, increasing of mass of a moving body, time dilation due to speed, and general relativity phenomena such as gravitational lensing, starlight bending, precession of the perihelion Mercury's orbit, sharp Uriah effect, gravitational sheriff shift, blue shift, all these phenomena can be reinterpreted through this new framework that space is filled with something. In 1887, the Michelson-Morley experiment resulted in the complete denial of the idea that space is filled with something. The null result of the Michelson-Morley experiment resulted scientific community to completely disregard the idea that space is filled with something. I'm not talking about the ancient ether concept. My concept has some similarity and some dissimilarities are there. My studies, this I call modern ether, space filling substance, because ether is not a new concept. It's a very ancient concept. I don't want to introduce a new name for this thing. So I also thank you very much, Vikrant. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I don't want to introduce a new name. Ancient Indians, ancient Greeks, ancient probably Chinese, ancient people thousands of years ago, they believed in the existence of something. In India, our ancient Indians called Agasha, and either concept, Aristotle, the either concept. There are this is not a new concept. So I don't want to introduce a new term for this. I can call a modern ether. We can say like that. The ether, otherwise the space filling substance is a reality. Once you accept that reality, then we will God. It's a difficult question, existence of a God. See, that I have an answer for that, my God concept. See, now we have artificial intelligence. Our artificial intelligence, AI technology is growing in a very fast pace. So now it's very interesting. I'm also now using AI so much to refine my, evaluate my work, to create some simulations and cross-check and everything. I am actively using AI. Now think about like this. Now actually, in fact, we can't predict, say for example, after 5 years, what will be our technology. If we if we develop a super intelligence, that is AGI, artificial general intelligence, such a technology, then we can't predict what is going to happen next, what kind of developments this AGI will make. We don't know. We don't have any other idea. So now think like this. I'm talking about what is you asking me, do you believe in God? I will explain my God concept. That's what I'm saying. So now probably many tech leaders, leaders, tech leaders claim that probably in 5 years or 10 years we will develop AGI, artificial general intelligence. So once AGI kind of technology comes, then we don't have any control on that, and also we don't know what development or what pace then it will go. Now, I think like this. See, our technological development in Earth, we started our scientific and technological development. It's not very some 500 years after Galileo, Newton. It's very recent only. Some maximum 500 years our technological development started in some very a few hundred years ago. Now this and we invented a radio, uh, a combustion engine, and electricity, or so many things that, and we transistor, radio, and chips, microprocessor, computer, internet. And now we have this artificial intelligence technology. See, it's you see the growth rate, its growth. Now it's the revolution is happening in every day. Some new revolution is coming. So this the graph is going like skyward. So now think like this. We have a history of around 500 years history only. But think like this. Somewhere in the universe, like many other people, I also strongly believe that this strongly I convinced that it is irrational or foolish to think that we are the only creatures in the entire universe. We are the only intelligent people in the universe. That is a foolish, idiotic thinking. This it's obvious that there may be civilizations in the even our own galaxy itself. There may be civilizations which are far more advanced than us. They may have yeah, uh, thousands of years or 10,000 years or million years of advanced technology they may have. So our we start, as I said, we start just some 500 years started our development. Now think like that is, if some civilizations are there out there, they have 10,000 ahead of our technology, or 1 million a year ahead technology. We don't know what they will what they are thinking, what their technology, how they communicate, how they travel, or we don't know. Probably we are their creations. We can think like that. Probably we are the product of some intelligent civilizations. They probably seed us here. They are probably they are controlling psychologically. They are by telepathy. They are controlling us. Probably they are the creators of us. So if you see that way, there is God. They are our God. We don't know. Probably in after some years, 1,000 years, probably we also make some other creatures. Probably in a very far planet, we can remotely seed some civilization there. So we don't know. So probably we are also a product of such people, such civilizations. So we can't just simply say that no God, no creator. We can't say that. Probably we are the product of some. Uh, Probably we are the product of some civilizations. We don't know. We can't completely neglect that. Higgs boson. Here in this channel, I focus on the new physics project, which says that I found some faults in general relativity, special relativity. That you can simply ask Gemini GPT. His boson. It's a plainly available. It's a known information, so you can you can check on any AI. Here I discuss a new concept. So please pardon me. Thank you very much for your question. I appreciate your question. Thank you very much. So this channel I use to I use to discuss new physics. You can ask any questions about new physics. I in the description I have given a short explanation of work, and also you can find my books link and my other videos link also in the description. So string theory, I'm not a great fan of string theory. I am a little suspicious about the string theory, because string theory is not my my according my understanding is that, as I said earlier, mass defect. Excuse me 1 second. So my understanding is that, as I said earlier, mass defect creates a form of matter. In fact, mass defect releases energy because of the explosive transformation of the missing mass. When in a nuclear reaction, the missing mass creates it converts into a super thin form of matter in a volumetric rapid expansion and explosion. So it creates a kind of kind of particles. So, however, I believe that space consists of not only 1 second. Excuse me 1 second. So, mass defect creates a kind of matter. However, I suspect that space filling matter is not one type. There are many different types of space filling matter are there. So some may carry gravitational force, some may carry electromagnetic force, and each probably there are undetected signals exist in the universe. Probably there may be some types of waves or signals which may travel probably thousand times light. There's a possibility. Perhaps I believe that, I sincerely believe that perhaps very extremely advanced civilizations are utilizing such signals or such waves to for the communication between interstellar or intergalactic distances. They may have technology to see the universe, or a very far distant universe through, they can observe live observation. Probably they can every massive body, perhaps they are emitting some. We detect only light waves currently, light radio waves. However, perhaps all bodies, massive bodies, probably emitting, or they are creating some kind of ripples or signals. So if you have technology that to detect such signals, perhaps that such signals travels probably thousands times faster than the speed of light. We don't know. Probably some intelligent civilizations, still advanced civilizations, probably they have the technology to observe lively observe probably thousands of light years objects lively. I have a explanation for the formation of black hole. Uh, in fact, black hole, according to my studies, because once we realize the existence of a space-filling matter, this space-filling matter, it's a form of matter. It's not a baryonic matter, but it's a kind of matter. So, as a form of matter, it will be gravitationally bound to massive bodies. So every massive body uh, will gravitationally attract such substance towards it. So if that is the case, every massive body, for example, our Earth or star or sun or any massive body, because it's gravitationally it will gravitationally attract this space filling substance. So it creates a density gradient near the massive body. The density will be greater, and it decreases the distance as how the just like how atmospheric air. Yes, of course, there is a high chance for that. Yeah, probably. Yeah, so that is it's a strong chance. They may have technology to live communication or live observation far distance. As you said, millions of years. They can watch us. Actually, they are seeing now. If they such a technology, probably they can change the speed, change the and they can go back to time. They if they watch light, if they watch light only, they can see the dinosaur. No, correct? No. If they use extremely high speed signals, they are seeing us what the current Earth they are seeing. So. So it's a very interesting. Uh, uh, we are living in a very interesting world because I am also very excited to. I think that uh, I am very excited to live this time now at present because we have artificial intelligence. Uh, we can evaluate, we can scrutinize our theories, and that is a very exciting. We are living in an exciting time. In the coming uh, generations, there will be living in a more exciting time. Anyway, I am truly excited. I am very, I don't know how to describe in my words. I am truly excited to. I am very happy to live now. So I sincerely think that a big revolution. Yes, of course, there is no doubt about that. See, we are not a special kind of creatures. Life is not a rare thing in the universe. Of course, probably they may have very extremely advanced. As I that was I was discussing about that. I sincerely I believe that there may be civilizations which are very superior to us in their technology, their scientific and technological advancement, their knowledge about the universe, and uh, all that. See, in the scale of the universe, the time scale of the universe, uh, it is not a special. It is not a special time. Our time is not a special time. Hello. Thank you for your question. I can read your name. See, I these questions, these questions you can ask any artificial intelligence like Gemini, GPT, or so that is available information. You can ask any AI. So I would like I discuss I focus on new physics theories about my work. If you are interested, you can ask about my work. I appreciate your questions. I read every questions you write here, but I encourage you to ask me questions related to the new physics project, my work. That will be helpful to others also, my all other our video audiences. That will help to every others watching here. So I encourage you to ask common questions too. Available uh, uh, information you can check on any artificial area. Thank you for your question. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Hana. Uh, I can read your name properly. As I said earlier, in this channel, I focus on new physics project. This is available information, Dirac equation. That such questions you can ask Gemini or GPT. They will get a detailed uh, answer for such questions. Here I focus on new physics project. So thank you for, I appreciate your question, but I encourage you to check that on um, uh, uh, yeah, AI. That will be helpful. Uh, uh, here our audience will be also interested to know about this development, new development. So thank you for your question. I was getting some pain in my ears because it's pressing me. It is pressing me, so I am spinning my ears are pain. That's why I kept my that hood. Nothing else. Here is not is heat started here. It's not. Somebody asked before why you are wearing this. This is simply for I'm getting some pain here. I need to change this mic, the headphone. flat Earth. What do you think? Do you think Earth is flat? Do you believe Earth is a flat planet? Quantum computer. Quantum computer. You can that you can check on any AI. I appreciate your question. I encourage your questions, but this channel I focus on new physics project about my work. That is not publicly aware. That is my work. So this common information you can ask any Gemini or GPT. So that will be here. Our audience will be interested in my this new physics project. So I kindly ask you to request you to focus your questions. Please ask questions related to physics project. Anyway, I appreciate your questions. Thank you very much for your question. Yeah, I didn't get to what you are asking. My studies, I think you are asking me about my work. In fact, based on my research, mass defect release energy, not because of the conversion of into conversion of mass into energy. I according to special relativity, Einstein, according to Einstein, mass can be converted into energy, and that is mass energy equivalence. Energy can be converted into mass, so that is a mass energy equivalence. However, based on my research, that is not true. In fact, there is an intermediate mechanism. For example, when you closely observe the release of energy in a nuclear reaction, according to special relativity, the missing mass directly converted into kinetic energy. Most of the energy associated with the mass defect release in the form of the kinetic energy of reaction products. So according to special relativity, there is no intermediate mechanism. The mass defect is directly converted into kinetic energy of the reaction products. However, my research suggests that there is an intermediate mechanism. Mass is not directly converted to energy. Instead, mass defect creates a powerful explosion, an implosive, an impulsive release energy. So this explosion, in fact, when it explodes, it propels, just like how chemical explosion release energy. We know that everybody know that chemical explosion releases a chemical explosive release energy because of is a rapid expansion. When a chemical explosive, when it oxidize, when it reacts as oxygen, it it a very fast, rapidly it converts into a superheated gas. For example, a, for example, a gram of super explosive material, when it reacts with oxygen, it very rapidly it becomes a superheated gas. So it's a change in the state, a solid state into gaseous state, super hot gaseous state. So it's a conversion of it's a change in the state, physical change. So similarly, according to my research, a nuclear energy also released in the same way, but the difference is this not baryonic matter. When it becomes a non-baryonic matter, when a nuclear reaction when a nuclear reaction happens, the missing mass, that is the protons and neutrons, that is baryonic matter. When the missing mass happens, this baryonic matter becomes a non-baryonic matter. The physical change, the missing mass is explosively transformed into another state of matter. So it's a, in fact, it's just a physical change. So that what I said that before, when a chemical nuclear reaction happens, the missing mass becomes non-baryonic matter, and that process creates a huge, incomparable explosion. For example, say this not, it's not, don't take it directly. I'm telling, I'll explain for your understanding, for easy understanding. TNT, for example, TNT. TNT, when a TNT explodes, a gram of TNT, it in a fraction of a second, say 1 by 10, 1 by 10, 1 by 10 seconds, it creates a, for example, 10 cubic feet. A gram of matter converts into, creates a 10 cubic feet of superheated gas. That is the expansion ratio here. But in this case of a 1 gram of missing mass creates a hundreds of cubic meters of space filling matter. So this is incomparable. It's this same principle is same. That is the conversion, change in the state. The baryonic matter becomes a non-baryonic matter. That is the expansion ratio is so huge. So that creates a powerful explosion. So when a nuclear fission happens, the missing mass creates a powerful explosion. It becomes a non-baryonic matter. It propels the reaction products. So the reaction products gains energy in two ways. One is the Coulomb repulsion and also this explosion. So this is how a nuclear reaction products gain their kinetic energy. So basically, this happens because of a change in the state of matter, not a conversion of mass into energy. So it has a huge significance because mass defect is not confined to any nuclear reaction or any particle collision experiment. Mass defect is a universal phenomenon. Every active star, every neutron star collisions, every black hole merger, every supernova explosions, all this creates a cosmic scale mass defect. So once we realize that mass defect creates a powerful explosion, explosion means what? It volumetrically expands. So nothing is lost. When a mass defect happens, mass is not lost. Mass is conserved, but it changes into another form. So that means space is filled with this form of matter. It's continuously happening. Every star, every supernova, every black hole merger continuously creates this type of matter throughout the universe. So the entire universe is filled with this form of substance. As a form of matter, it will be gravitationally attracted to massive bodies such as planets, stars, all that. So every massive body maintains a dense region of around this substance around it. So this can explain phenomena such as starlight bending, gravitational lensing, gravitational time dilation, precession of the perihelion of Mercury's orbit, all that. Mass defect creates a, as I said, mass defect creates a non-periodic form of matter, a thin form of matter. So that is the that is my explanation. Mass defect creates a space-filling form of matter. We can call it modern ether because either concept or space is filled with something is not a new concept. It's a very ancient concept. Ancient Greeks, ancient Indians, they all believed in the existence of a space filling medium. They are called ether. However, there is a difference between ancient concept, ancient either and this. So I like to call this modern ether. So it has some similarities, but the concept is real. That is, space filling substance really indeed exists, and it can explain many phenomena. Many phenomena, all phenomena, which we currently study and explore through the framework of special relativity, general relativity, and quantum mechanics. Lorentz transformation effects, length contraction, time dilation due to speed, increasing mass of a moving body, precession of the perihelion of Mercury's orbit, starlight bending, gravitational lensing, all that. In fact, starlight bending, gravitational lensing, these are simply the refraction of light. It's simply refraction of light. So, and another argument is that when gravitational lensing or starlight bending happens, it's wavelength independent. It is observed that when a lensed starlight lens, starlight bending, they observe the light. This non-baryonic matter splits light identically. So, baryonic matter, when you pass white light through a prism, the refraction, the angle of refraction is some way depends to the wavelength. There's a wavelength dependency on the how much refraction happens. This in the case of baryonic matter, but non-baryonic matter, this matter is non-baryonic matter. This non-baryonic matter refracts light almost identically. So that is before it was generally it is believed that commonly people believe that, or one argument supports that since the bending of starlight and lensing effect is not depends on the wavelength independent, so people generally believe that is because of the curved space time. So this effect this non-chromatic reflection of light or wavelength independent deflection is considered as experimental evidence for the curved space-time. Actually, that is not correct. In fact, when light is refracted by non-baryonic matter, it is not wavelength dependent. So the wavelength independency does not prove curved space time. So it does not validate general relativity. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much. No, no. I never visited Turkey. In fact, that is a very, very interesting question. In fact, I think that there is no limit. Universe is we can't never will be universe is there is no size limit for the universe. No, universe is what is called. I'm not getting the proper word. Universe is not. Universe is infinite. So the infinite for an infinite universe, we can't say that universe began with a big bang with a big explosion. So that is not a, I don't believe in such thing. So this assumption, these whole assumptions are based on different ideas. So one of the idea is the constancy of light speed. In fact, based on my research, light does not have a constant speed. Light speed varies across the universe. For example, as I said in the gravitational bending of light, uh, uh, gravitational bending and gravitational lensing, etc., are simply the refraction of light. Uh, every, as I said before, the space-filling substance created by mass defects throughout the universe, as a form of matter, this matter will be gravitationally attracted to massive bodies. So every massive body, every planets, every stars, every black hole, because of the gravity, it maintains a dense region around it. So, now think like this. Assume, consider that we are traveling from one edge of a galaxy to the opposite edge. For example, our Milky Way galaxy. Each time when you approach a massive body, because of the density gradient, light will get refracted and bend. By light will slow down and deflect. So our Milky Way consists of 200 to 400 billion stars according to the current estimation. So if you travel from one edge of the Milky Way to the opposite edge, it will be traveling through millions of planets, stars, all that. So every time when the light approaches a massive body, its speed slow down and it will refract. So now consider about a collection of galaxies, a huge cluster of galaxies, and light travels uh, billions of light years. Just think like that. So each time light approaches a galaxy, its speed will change. So, as I said, there is no empty space exist. As empty space does not exist in the universe. So light speed is not a constant. We can say like this: within the solar system. Within the solar system, light may travels at its maximum speed at the farthest edge of the solar system, because the density of space-filling matter will be lesser in the outer edge of the solar system. So within the solar system, light travels at its maximum speed at the farthest region of the farthest edge of the solar system. At the same time, if you consider a galaxy, light will be traveling at its maximum speed at the farthest edge of the galaxy. So if you take two galaxies, light will be traveling in the median region of the two galaxies. So that means the speed of light is not a universal constant. Speed varies across the universe. So this as you said, this is these all the theories are developed. One of the main the light speed. So light speed itself is not constant. You are asking special relativity. What your SR means? What you mean by that? Okay. Yeah. In fact, light speed is not a universal constant. This see, there are a large number of misconceptions exist in current physics. In fact, we need to rewrite or there are so many misconceptions with existing understanding of the universe. So there are so many misconceptions with our current understanding of the universe. So once we realize that, then we need to, in fact, rewrite many. Uh, my audience, our members, our family members, they we they I think they liked you can ask questions related with this research in physics project. As I said earlier, I my research says that there are serious mistakes with our current understanding of the universe and special relativity, general relativity. General relativity is not is starlight bending, gravitational lensing. These are not the evidence for the. Is not validate. Starlight bending, gravitational lensing is not validating general relativity. There are better explanation for. There is a better explanation for all these phenomena, which we currently study and explore through the framework of general and special relativity and quantum mechanics. I am an independent researcher. I have published many books. You can find my books on Amazon, and also I am an independent researcher. You can find my books on Amazon. In fact, you can, if you go to the description of this video, live video streaming, you can find my books link, and I inserted some selected videos also in the description, so you can check that. Yes, yeah. You can, I said, you can, in the description box, I provided my books links. You can find books links in the description of this live streaming. So I will share my book link. I have published recently. I have published a book which can it's a test for general relativity. This book discusses about an experiment which can check, which can test. It's a test for general relativity, which I discuss about, which involves two types of clock: atomic clock and nuclear clock. If you are interested, you can read this book. I share the book link. The title of the book is A Falsifiable Test of General Relativity, The Co-Located Experiment. That book I recently, is a test for general relativity. I welcome global scientific community to I welcome attention from world scientific experimentalists and scientists. So this, 1 second. This is my latest book, A Falsifiable Test of General Relativity, the Co-Located Clock Experiment. That experiment discuss about this book discusses about an experiment which can test the validity of general relativity. The most interesting fact is that this test only it has two outcome will be there. One is the one possibility is it will reinforce general relativity with much precision. It will validate relativity, and and the other is it is completely ortho relativity. That is a two possibility, only two possibility, two outcome. One it will one possibility is it will reinforce relativity, general relativity, or it will completely disprove general relativity. Great. I can't read your chrono. I don't. In fact, I want to stress is that this channel, I focus on discussing my research, new physics project. So please, I appreciate all your questions, but I encourage your questions and I appreciate, but I request you to focus on questions related with the new physics project. That because our audiences will be get benefit from that. So a common question you can ask Gemini or GPT AI. So that will be more. Thank you for your questions. I am an independent researcher. I am not working under. I am not working in an institution. I recently I participated in a conference in Delhi, international conference. I presented my work on how mass defect releases energy. I am currently preparing my research paper for peer review. Purpose of channel, I discuss my theories here, and I'm an independent researcher. So this to inform to what to say. In fact, ether is an ancient concept. Since ancient times, ancient Indians, ancient Greeks, ancient philosophers believed in the existence of a space-valley substance that is they called ether, luminiferous ether. However, according to my research, as I said earlier, every mass defect creates a type of space-filling matter. In fact, when a mass defect is a baryonic matter, when a nuclear fission or fusion happens, the missing matter is baryonic matter. So, according to my research, when a baryonic matter, mass defect happens to a baryonic matter, it becomes non-baryonic. Non-baryonic means it's a very extremely thin form of matter. So, but it still is a kind of type of matter. So, according to current theories, current understanding, the release of energy. Michelson-Morley experiment. The result of the Michelson-Morley experiment, in fact, we can I'll explain Michelson-Morley why the result of the Michelson-Morley experiment. As I said, in a mass defect in a baryonic matter, when there is a mass defect happens, the non-baryonic baryonic matter becomes the missing mass becomes a non-baryonic matter. However, is a non-baryonic matter still it's a type of matter. So this matter will be gravitationally attracted to massive bodies such as planets, stars, all that. So every massive body, because of the gravitational attraction, maintains a dense region of this matter around it. So every massive body creates a density gradient around it. So uh, uh, so since every massive, for example, Earth, planet Earth, it maintains a density region around it. It maintains a large region of space around it. So when the Earth, planet Earth moves, it co-moves with the Earth, just like atmospheric air. When Earth moves, it carries the atmospheric air with it. Similarly, the space-filling matter, uh, when it moves, it co-moves with the planet. So when you, it creates a local region. It creates a local region. So when you do experiment such as Michelson experiment, because we are sitting inside in a local region, there is no relative motion between the a planet and the space filling substance. So that experiment, that because that we can't detect any, but there are other ways to detect the presence of this space filling substance. For example, sorry. So that's what in the experiment I shared that book, a falsifiable test for general relativity, that that can experimentally test the presence of this substance. As I said, space filling substance is a new, not a new idea. It's a ancient concept. So either is a not a new concept. So I don't want to introduce a new term, new name for this thing. So I also like to call this. I call this a modern ether. In fact, I published a book about ether exists sometimes some years back, that is available for purchase if you are interested. In the description, I have provided the link to the book in the description. If you are interested, you can purchase the book. That is either assist. In fact, space will. I have a difference in my view. In either modern, either ancient either concept, there are similarities and dissimilarities with the ancient either concept. എടാ മമ്മി എവിടെയാടാ? Joshua, what are you doing? എടാ ഇരുന്ന് പഠിക്കുക കേട്ടോ. You sit and study now. Don't waste time, okay? Sit and study. I can't come now there. You sit and study. That's it. വേറെ കളിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കല്ലേ, ടൈം വേസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യല്ലേ. I have work here. You do your studies. Sorry for the interruption. Sorry for the interruption. Welcome back. 1 second. Hello. Um, no, actually, I am. Uh, I don't play actually. Mm, I think you're a musician. I like. I listen music, but I don't play. No, no, no. It's not about that. This fundamental mechanism. There is a fundamental the understanding. The issue is the understanding. This is a cosmic, is mostly cosmology, astrophysics, etc. Is impact. Some ways it will impact. The new study will impact nuclear energy, generation nuclear energy. but it is mostly I am discussing more about the cosmic, our understanding of the universe. It's purely theoretical uh, impact that how mass defect, the fundamental question, first principle questions like how mass defect releases energy, what happens to mass defect, and relativistic phenomena. What are the what is the yes what are the explanation for this phenomena that we currently I this my work provides a more accurate explanation of the working of the universe. In fact, many phenomena such as gravitational lensing, starlight bending, and many other phenomena like Lorentz transformation effects such as length contraction, increasing mass of a moving body, time dilation, all that. So data I am discussing about a theoretical uh, is not probably there's a impact on that area also, but I focus on the theoretical background of the how this theory will improve our understanding of the universe. You are from Adam. You are from is is in fact my according to my research uh, baryonic matter mass effect of baryonic matter it creates a non-baryonic substance. Mass effect happens to baryonic matter like proton, neutron, or even when the electrons when the electron positron collides, it creates a non-baryonic matter. So all mass effect creates non-baryonic form of matter. That is a very thin form of matter. So since mass effect is a universal phenomenon, every active star, every supernova, every it's a universal phenomenon. It's happening throughout the universe, continuously happening. So this that it is such that space is filled with this non-baryonic form of matter, a thin form of matter. But as a form of matter, it will be gravitationally attracted to massive bodies such as planets, stars, black holes, etc. So it has a density gradient. Every massive objects in the universe gravitationally attracts this non-baryonic form of matter. So it creates a density gradient. So when a beam of light passes through this region, the light will get slow down and refract. So in fact, the starlight bending, gravitational lensing, etc., or simply the refraction of light. And also the effects such as precession of the perihelion of Mercury's orbit, S2 star's orbit. These all are because of the influence of the dense region of this non-periodic matter on the for example, when the planet Mercury approaches the perihelion, because the perihelion is the density of this non-periodic matter near the perihelion, in the perihelion region, is sufficiently enough to influence the planet Mercury's orbit. So when every time when the Mercury approaches the perihelion, the Mercury will slightly skid forward, skid. So since each time each skidding is very low, very slight skidding, but it when you say it's a vast scale of time, you can see the precession effect, that it's rosette shaped precession. So in fact every planet slightly it is happening with every planet, but that is very negligible, because as the distance increases from the sun or a central body, the distance distance increases, the density will decrease, so its influence is negligible. But in the case of Mercury, planet Mercury, since it's a very closest planet, its influence is very evident. So each time when the Mercury approaches the perihelion, it is slightly skid forward. So that creates the rosette shaped this thing. So the interesting fact is that these things does not validate general relativity. According to general relativity, mass and energy bend space-time, but that is not the case. In fact, these phenomena are simply the refraction of gravitational lensing, starlight bending, precession of the period of Mercury's orbit, and also the gravitational time dilation. Gravitational time dilation also because of the density difference. Because near the Earth, since the density is greater, the vibratory frequency of the electrons in an atomic clock is influenced by the density, high density. So it vibrates at a slower pace, slower vibration, slower frequency. So it creates a long wavelength light. So as altitude increases, this influence decrease, and it vibrate more freely, and the vibratory frequency will increase. So that causes electron to emit a shorter wavelength photon. So this can explain gravitational time dilation effects. So all the phenomena and also the Lorentz transformation effects, because space is filled with this substance, as a body moves through space, it will constantly collide with this, interact with this space filling substance. So it will effectively compress. When a body moves through space, it compresses against the direction of motion, so its length will get contract. And as and time dilation, what happens as if a clock move at the speed of light, when as I said, it's physically impact. So just like how it's, as I said, when a body moves through space, it compresses this this object. At the same time, when it compresses, it is a cross section increase. So it will trap, the space will substance will get trapped in this thing. So its mass will increase. So mass increase means when a vibratory thing, for example an electron, when its mass increases, its vibratory frequency will change. So that can explain that time dilation effect. So this it will impact so this can explain This can be experimentally validated through the microscopic analysis of spent nuclear fuel. So there are, as I said earlier, there are many phenomena associated with spent nuclear fuel. Yeah, I hope you know what is spent nuclear fuel. Spent nuclear fuel means the fuel pellets collected from a radioactive nuclear reactor. After its life, it exhausts its energy. All the fissile fusion it will get over, and it will become a waste product. So that is collected from the nuclear reactor. So that is this size thing. That's nuclear fuel pellets. This size thing. So the after the exhaust this material collected, it's a pellet. When you closely observe this material through a microscope, electron microscope, we can find so many changes. So there are structural and morphological changes in the spent nuclear fuel. So there are many phenomena, the changes that are remains unexplained within the conventional framework. There are many phenomena or changes that still remains unexplained in a spent nuclear fuel. So, but when you explain this, we can explain all these phenomena through this new framework, that is the exploding mass defect hypothesis. The exploding mass defect can explain all the phenomena that currently remains unexplained. So that is the beauty of this work. So I have, in fact, I have published many videos. One second. So I have published many videos which discuss about the anomalies associated with the spent nuclear fuel and how it helps to this new higher theory, how it helps to explain such a phenomena. I published videos about. You can in the description of this live streaming, you can find listed. I'll share some videos which explains the anomalies associated with the spent nuclear fuel and how it helps to explain such phenomena. I'll share some few. This video explains anomalies associated with the spent nuclear fuel and how it helps to validate this video discuss about okay, yeah, this video discuss about the anomalies and how it helps to explain the phenomena which we currently unable to explain with the current framework. Hello, hi. Uh, Sorry for the trouble. Sorry. So, and also I recently published a book titled "Falsifiable Test of General Relativity." This is a beautiful experiment which can which is a test for general relativity, and I hope many of you may like this. So helpful for your this book. I recently published a falsified test of general relativity, the co-located clock experiment. So that will be a interesting read. This book is very interesting because it has only two outcomes. One is it will reinforce the general relativity, and the second one is complete invalidation of general relativity. So this is a co-located clock experiment. There I introduce two kinds of clock. One is atomic clock and nuclear clock. So this is a working mechanism, fundamental mechanism is different. So if general relativity is correct, regardless of which kind of clock you use, it should equally it should affected by the space-time curvature, because if space-time curvature is correct, any kind of clock, mechanical clock, electronic clock, atomic clock, nuclear clock, whichever the clock, because the space-time curvature is correct, any clock, regardless of its internal fundamental mechanism, it should equally impact or influence. But so that is the case. If that's what I induce an experiment which compare the ratio difference between two type of radically different types of clocks. One is atomic clock and a nuclear clock. So once we take the take the measurement at a lower altitude, but at the same altitude, and we calibrate, and it will take to a high altitude. If the general relativity is correct, that is the space-time curvature is correct, then it's the curved space-time should influence the both clock equally. Since this one clock is atomic clock and one is a nuclear clock, internal mechanism is different. So if my theory is correct, that is according to my theory, this gravitational time dilation is because of the influence of the space-filling matter. So at lower altitude, because of the density is high, its vibration frequency is impacted by the space-filling substance density. So when you go up, that since the density is, becomes less rarer, its vibratory frequency will increase. So that is my theory. So this test can validate validate or invalidate these two theories, general relativity and my concept. So this will definitely it will be I welcome researchers around the world to participate, take consideration of this experiment. I published this book sometimes. You can check the book. It will be an interesting read. Thank you for your interest.